Hello everyone, good evening, welcome. It's Tuesday and Marianne is live with the Messy Bun on a Tuesday. Kind of crazy, I know. Hardly ever. Anyway, good evening everyone. Nice to see y'all. I had a little technical difficulties with the new crazy profile. I couldn't figure out how to go live, so I had to figure that out for a minute. So anyway, I'm here. I'm Marianne from Made by Marianne. So everybody come on in and say hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm kind of off my game tonight, I guess, because I don't normally go live on Tuesdays. And I've been working all day. And Stella is just barking her little head off. So anyway, let me scoot you back just a little bit. It might shake just a bit there. There she goes. Yeah. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, I thought we would do something really cool. I am in love with fall. Fall is my favorite season. Football, family, fun, friends, fall, everything I love happens in this season. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So I love scarecrows most of all. And I've had this picture in my brain of a wreath I want to do with a scarecrow. And so I figured that the easiest way to do this would be to do it in two parts. One, tonight, make the scarecrow. And then two, go back on Sunday and make the rest of the wreath. So tonight, that's what we're going to do. Let me get you pulled up here. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining me this evening. I know you guys have seen some of the most gorgeous wreaths ever on Pinterest and all across Facebook of people posting these amazing scarecrows. I love them. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to create and decorate our scarecrow tonight. And I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put him on the oval or if I'm going to put him on the crossboard and just let him be him. But we'll see when we get there this evening. Let's see if I can find you real quick and pull you up. There we are. Yay! I'm kind of like I said, I'm off my game. I'm not normally, and I can't see what you're saying from the phone till I get here. I'm not normally live on Tuesdays, so welcome. There's everybody. Hi, everyone. Nice to see y'all. Yay. Glad to see you. All right, so tonight, there's my so word again, y'all. Sorry, it's just going to happen. Just going to happen. All right, to start off with, a scarecrow always has to have a hat, right? Here's our hat. And it's awesome. It's perfect. And I've tried to, for the last few days, mess it up and make it look, rumbly and nasty. So here, and I've still got pieces coming off of it. I've got the top a little bit messy here. So there's our scarecrow hat. We're going to start with him. I picked him up at, I picked this up either at the dollar store or at Walmart. So one of these places is going to be awesome. So there's his hat. And figured we'd put some ribbon around it, maybe a bow, maybe something pretty there. And yes, sorry about the hair, y'all, but girls, y'all know what having a bad hair day looks like. Today was that day. So anyway, and here's our shirt. I have kind of clipped it off. It was way too big, so I've already clipped it off and tied it up a little bit. I left the little piece in to hold its collar. So there's our shirt. It's not, try to find a bright orange flannel shirt with this kind of plaid. It ain't happening. I looked everywhere. And my sister, bless her heart, love her, she cleaned out my grandparents. I'm in my grandparents' house. It was inherited, my dad. Anyway, she cleaned out all of the closets in this house, or I would have had plenty of plaid shirts. What do? You let her clean it out, right? Hi, everybody. Welcome. So glad to see each and every one of you. So there's our plaid shirt. We're going to work with what we got, right? There's our plaid shirt. And then overalls. You'd think that they have overalls in a small Tennessee town, wouldn't you? You'd think? Okay. No. You wouldn't believe. So here's my overalls. They are 2T size, and they're still too big. So that's why I'm thinking we're gonna have to do this on the oval. But here's our overalls, and I rolled them up a little bit. So if you're gonna do this, you might wanna get like an infant size or maybe even a little smaller because these are rather large. But anyway, and we're gonna have to cover up the little, you know, if you can see there, I don't wanna be copyright infringement, so I won't tell you what that is, but I'm sure y'all know. Anyway, we're going to have to cover that up. Okay? And then I have a stick. Everybody needs a stick. It's just a plain old 5/8 inch dowel that I've cut down. I hope I measured it correctly. So it's, you know, 5/8 inch dowel, I think. And I just sawed it. You should have seen my boyfriend and I trying to saw this baby. Here's the piece of fabric left from my shirt. We have all kinds of ribbon. Of course you need raffia. And we're gonna have a little bit of burlap. You need some polyfill, of course. I'm gonna try not to use polyfill though. So what we're gonna stuff him with, hopefully, are bags. Now I know that y'all have plenty of these bags left around your house. So they are perfect for like stuffing things. They make a lot of noise on a video, I'm sorry. But they're perfect for stuffing things, filling things. If you don't have polyfill or if you just don't want to spend the money on the polyfill, they're perfect for filling. So there's that. And then of course just a little few doodads here and there. I have that too, so. Yes, I have, you know, I did check the kids' clothing stores and I found like crazy plaid. You know, they didn't look fall. They looked really kid. You know, I wanted a Scarecrow look, so that's what I was trying to go for. And, you know, blue jeans. So I got these at Tractor Supply, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But they had one pair and this was it. They're 2T. So anyway, let's get ready. I'm going to pull you down. Oh, and I have these little picks that I just think are gorgeous. So if we don't use these on his body tonight, I don't know what Stella is barking at, but she is after something. If we don't use these on his body tonight, we will definitely use them in the wreath somewhere. I love them. I think they're gorgeous. I think they're country. I think they just look perfect for a Scarecrow. I got them at Hobby Lobby. But anyway, so that's it. So let's pull you down and get started. I got both of my glue guns over here ready to go. Mac Daddy glue guns. So let's see how we can do this. So we'll do the Scarecrow tonight and get him all ready to go. And then on Sunday night at our normal time, we'll put him actually on the wreath, whether it be the oval or the cross. We'll see what happens. So let me pull you forward since I have your comments here. Thanks, Kelly. I feel like I just threw this thing up here. Had a bad hair day. Now my whole spiel is close your eyes if you get sick. It's going to shake a minute. So here we go. Moving you closer. Gratuitous close-up. All right. Moving it down. Everybody have a good Tuesday. I hope so. I certainly hope so. There's Smokey. Who's going to sing Rocky Top? Stella's trying out there. Can you hear? All right, guys. I'm trying to do this with minimal shaking. I think that's okay. Let me see what you guys see over here. Yay! I think that's actually good. You can see my board that I've got it covered on. But I think that's okay. How do y'all feel about that? Is that a good view? I like it. Okay. Let's just get started. And if we need to move it around, we can. Let's see. Let me put my overalls down here and see what it looks like from there. Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay. Look at these little tiny overalls. They're so cute. I think they're adorable. Let's move this out of the way. Hi. Nice to see you. Welcome. They're just so cute. Okay, good. You guys can see that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I hate that you can see this, though. Maybe if I... Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to shake you. All right. There we go. Now, so what I've done again is I've cut off the bottom here. and I have just put a rubber band around it. And I'm going to first, like, just weave it through here, you know, like he's got, stick it in here. So let's undo these things here. And I'm totally going off the cuff here, guys. I have never done this, so bear with me if I go back and do 20 million different things. My first time making a scarecrow. Now, I have done it, you know, for crazy things like yard decorations, but I've never done it to go on a wreath. So I'm hoping this looks decent. Okay, there's his arm. Let's put his little overalls back on. Make sure I don't get them twisted. Ugh. All right. There's that one. And I'm hoping we don't have to cut much. Hoping we can just kind of tuck and pin and stuff. All right, there's that. And I'm wondering if we shouldn't stick our dowel rod in real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this dowel rod through here. That way we have a way to like pick him up and move him around. And I think, yeah, we'll do that on the other side. So I'm just going to feed it through his shirt here. And again, I've left the cardboard in here on his collar. I didn't take that out. There we go. Getting it stuck on the other stuff. And let's feed it through this side here. If I can find it. Hello from Pensacola. Oh, I hope you're being, well, Pensacola's not in the way of the hurricane, but I bet you're getting some major rain. And hello from Canada. Good evening. Welcome. I'm here in Tennessee, if you can't tell by my smoky shirt. Well, goodness gracious. There we go. Let's push it through a little bit more. Okay. And I can already tell this shirt's going to be way too long, so we're going to figure out what we're going to do with it. Okay, let's stick it through one of these little cuff holes down here. I say we stick it through the second one, so let's find it. Find our stick. Come on. There it is. Okay, there's our, maybe not. Oh, come on. Don't make me throw you across, there we go. Don't make me throw you across the room. Why did it work so well the first time? All right, we'll tuck some of this up under here. I'm just tucking. There we go. And then pull it out a little bit this way. And we'll do the same. We'll use the same hole on this side. Okay. And it was the first one. Okay. Stick it through the top buttonhole here is all I'm doing. See, there's two buttonholes. So I'm just sticking it through this one right here. All right. And we should have a hanging scarecrow. Move it up here a little bit. Put it down. Make it all look decent. Now watch this not be anywhere near what my brain wanted. All right. There we go. There's that for now. And then I am going to tuck these extra pieces into the shirt here. So we just have a little bit of his arms hanging out. Kind of like that. Let's pull out a little more of them. And we'll flip them over like that. We'll just twist them a little bit. There we go. That kind of looks like a scarecrow on that side. Let's flip him over this way. And I'm just going to do the same. I'm going to tuck the extra fabric up in there to himself, starting at the hem here. Just going to tuck, tuck, tuck. Girl, what am I doing? I'm making a scarecrow attachment. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? It might turn out to be a shirt on a stick. All right. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Looks like scarecrow so far, doesn't it? Whoop, whoop. Okay. Now, let's stuff the pants. Oh, I'm thinking about it now that we have it here. And let's start with our bags, because we're not going to glue anything just yet. Let's get our, and here's where our nub is with our rubber band, and it's in the center. Let's turn it this way because I'm right-handed. Okay, let's stuff our pants here. And all I'm doing is I'm taking some bags and I'm sticking them up his little leg. And it's gonna make some noise here. You're getting it now, she says. Alrighty. Now the things that pop into my brain, guys, you know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. If it's an epic fail, we'll put it out there for the birds to rest on. If not, we'll put it on a wreath. But I'm thinking it might work if what is in my head comes out. And I've just crinkled them up a little bit. And you don't have to use a lot, or you can stuff it as much as you want to. You know, make it look however you want. Let's stuff the other side. And I've just rolled these up here, no rhyme or reason to it. Okay. Some of these out of here. Hi, Miss Elizabeth. Well, I hope I got this friend. I hope so. We're going to try and work on it. Hopefully. Let's see here. Okay, so that looks good and stuff to me. Maybe we put some down in here just to get his legs looking good. And maybe his bottom here. Okay. All right, that's the end of our grocery bags. The rest of them are Hobby Lobby bags. So, what do y'all think? You think it looks good and stuffed so far? I think it looks good and full. Okay. Now, here's some of the ribbon I thought we'd put some patches on him with. So, here's one of my questions, guys. Should we do it like this and put a ribbon on it and stick some raffia out the end? Or should we glue the cuff together, stick some raffia out the end, and lay ribbon on the top of it? So I have some ribbon here that I thought we might do. See, I have this beautiful orange check, and we can either, let me open it up here. That's my grocery store food line. I do. And I save them because I save those bags. I'm sure everybody does. I save the bags because, you know, they're your trash bags for your bathroom, and trash bags for your, well, that might not be big enough, but we could fix it to where it would be big enough. See what I mean? And then put raffia on the end. Does everybody see what I'm talking about? Maybe I need to move this a little bit. And then put raffia sticking out here. Where's my raffia? Or we could make it a bow and do it like this. Tie them up and make them a bow. Which do you think would look cuter? Tying them up and making bows with raffia sticking out? Or gluing them with some... Yes, gather and put the raffia out. I think so too. So let's cut enough to make a bow here. Let's put the raffia in first. Where's my glue gun? Time to break out the glue gun. And look at how pretty this is. And this came from Hobby Lobby, guys. I was so shocked. Look how pretty this is. Well, I guess I shouldn't say shocked since, you know, Hobby Lobby does have some great stuff. But look how pretty this is too. Isn't that pretty? And it's 1 inch and it's wired. I mean, where are you going to find that except at the craft stores? I was so super excited. So we can use that, or we can use the orange. I'm thinking the orange, and remember, this is his shirt. So which do you think? I think that's going to clash a little too much. So what do y'all think about the orange? Everybody likes ties and bows, so yes, that's what we'll do. Ties and bows. Ta-da! Ties and bows it is, my friend. So let's do the orange. And what we'll do is we'll just cut enough for what we think should be a bow. And we'll do some raffia. So here's our messy raffia. As you can tell, I've already opened this. I got this at Walmart. It comes in a big old huge bag. Here's one that's not open, so you can tell. It's like $6, I think. And buddy, you can, there is raffia for days in this stuff. So great deal. If you see it, grab it. If you're at the Unicoi Walmart, do not grab it. I need some more, okay? Just kidding. Go ahead if you need some. Just kidding. I will share. So I'm just going to grab, I'm not going to grab, you know, I'm just going to be, not going to be measuring or anything like that. I'm just going to grab what I think is enough and cut off a little bit. So, do we think that's too much or should we do some more? Let's do, yeah, that might be way too much if we do it like that. Let's see, let's do this first. Marianne is all over the place tonight, guys. Alright, see, told you, raffia. All over the place. Okay. Now we can. Then we can cut off if we need to. You think that's enough or should we do some more? You can always. Do it like this too. Cut. That's not quite enough to hang out at the bottom. Yeah, let's do a little bit more. Not quite that much, but maybe about. And again, no rhyme or reason. I'm just cutting willy-nilly here. You probably should measure, but then again, hey, why? I'm winging it. I'm winging it. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that might be a little too much, but we can separate a little bit. And remember, we can always come on now, Robbie. Work with me, not against me. There we go. Okay, I think that's good, and we can always cut some more off if we need to. So let me grab a rubber band. I will put a rubber band around it. Okay. Yes, I love the orange gingham. And I think that'll give it that pop of orange that I've been wanting. Look, I've got zip ties everywhere. So we're just going to grab a rubber band here. I'll get out one for the other two. Get out a couple because look at my hair in there. Need one for the other one. Messy crafter alert here, everybody. All right, let's stick it up in there. Gosh, Stella, I don't know what she has found. I'm just going to put a rubber band around it. I don't know why I'm trying to save that fold. It's not like I can't do it again. Okay. I'm going to take it down here where it needs to be. But even make the, all right, there is one. I My maid's gonna hate me by the time. And we can mess with that later. All right, let's do leg number 2. There we go. And then we'll put bows on. Where'd my other rubber band go? There we go. We'll get lost in raffia here. Oh, you know what? Why didn't I think of zip ties? That's a good idea. Goodness gracious. Why didn't I think of zip ties? Here I am over here. She's like, Marianne, zip ties work great for that. And it's not like I don't have a million over here. All right, let's get this one in. I don't know, we'll go with a... You know what? Let's try it with a zip tie. Whoever said that, thank you for being a genius. Let's do it. I have a big old huge zip tie. And you know what else? Zip ties don't get old and come off or anything like that and break. And I kind of want them to look the same, so let me make sure that happens. I mean, it's a Scarecrow, it's not going to be perfect, but, you know, I don't want them to be all funky looking either. That'll work, ladies and gentlemen. That will work. And we can always push some more of the things down in there if I need to. Are they even? And these come down just a little bit. Okay. I think maybe we ought to use the rubber band. That way I can manipulate it a little better. Because I don't think that looks the same. So let's do that. Let's use rubber band. But I love that thought. And I will do it with everything else. Okay. Let's do it like this here. That way I can get it the same way on the other one. Can you also see me, or am I over here just playing around? Okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. See how it kind of looks the same now? And I can manipulate it a little better to make it look, make them look even on both sides. There we go. Yes, but I love that idea. That was genius. Thank you, whoever said that. All right, let's get it cut to match. Ta-da! Going everywhere. Okay. And we can, you know, move it out later. There's that. Okay. There's our legs. Let's put us a ribbon on here. Let's see, we don't want a huge ribbon, but then again, we don't want a small one either. So let's do, give ourselves plenty here. And just tie in a bow. Nothing major. Got a piece of raffia in there. So everybody had a good Tuesday, huh? How was everybody? If you work, how was your job today? Hope it wasn't crazy like mine. Lord, I still didn't call a friend of mine. I still didn't. I was like, I'll call you at break. That was 11 o'clock this morning. I still didn't do it. Is she here? I'm sorry. I will, I promise. I promise I will call you if you are here. You know who you are. All right. There we go. All right. Marianne, it is a Scarecrow. It does not have to be perfect. But y'all know I will make it so. Just trying to get it even so that we don't have any floppy stuff going here, going there, going everywhere. And I need some more end on that side. That'll work. Okay. What do y'all think about that? Like it, love it? Marianne, you're crazy. And it's going to be destroyed by the time we get done with this, so just make sure it's topped. So I'm going to leave it alone and we're going to move to the next one. Okay. Move to this one. Don't know how much I cut. Probably should have measured it. Here we go, just tying another bow on his leg here. Nothing special, just a bow. Now, how did that one turn out? Way better than the first one. And I did the same thing. Oh well. It happens. Okay. They kind of look even to me. Oh, this one looks a little bit bigger. I won't be able to tell really till it's hung up, so let's cut them off. Got right here. Let's go a little longer. Okay. This one's a little bit, I don't know. Legs, done. I think that'll be great. Okay, now. Let's put some patches. Let's just move on up the body here. Let's put some patches on his knee. Just moving the stuffing around here a little bit. Make it even and fluffy so we don't have any holes. So what y'all think? Oh, that orange gingham is cute, don't you? Don't you think it's cute? I can't even talk. All right, let's see. I have some of this cheapy ribbon. That would make a cute patch. Or we could do this patch and this patch. Like maybe lay them like that, kind of. Or we can just make a, I don't know, we have to cover that somehow or another, but make a patch somehow. What do you think about those colors, guys? Do you like those colors? Or would you rather have this other orange? See if I can open this color too. Sally Campbell, that's a great idea too. I'm telling you guys, my brain ain't working this evening. Or we could just do little patches. We might do a little patch up there. This is not big enough to do a patch with. So what else do we have? I have some of this brown burlap, which would be huge, but I could make it into a small square. We could do a brown burlap patch and that, which would match the shirt a little better. I like this brown burlap. I think that's a good patch. And I'd like to rub the knees a little bit on them too. Let's just cut it and see what happens. Just cut a square here. Just folding it up to make it look like a square. I can cut a square off this too here. I love that rust color. That's probably one of my favorite colors. And that is really cheap ribbon, but okay, maybe something like that. Should I put it closer to his knee? Or that. Oh, I love the rust color better. Okay. Where should I put it, guys? Should I put it closer to his knee? Should I put it on this side? What y'all thinking? Everybody's like, I gave you a good question for the evening. Good question. Like, I don't know, Marianne. Can you even see it here? See what you think. I am thinking, I love that rust, so maybe, what about if we do, what do I do with the piece of his shirt? Just rough here. It's all over the place. There's this piece of his shirt. What if we do a little piece of his shirt there instead on the bottom, like, I'm just thinking here, guys. Y'all tell me what you think. Like I said, I am just going with the flow. Oh, you get a little piece of his shirt in there, or is that too much? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. Double patch on the left and the brown patch on the right. I like it. Good idea. Okay. I like it. All right, let's cut this in half. So it's not so large. I'm just cutting this big old piece of brown burlap in half. The only problem is if we do this piece and we glue it, the glue is going to show through. Maybe we do this patch lower. Well, Marianne, that's a terrible square, but it did need to be smaller anyway. So we'll just make it a little smaller here. Maybe a little square right there and a little, maybe we bring him up a little bit. What do y'all think about the piece of shirt? Do you like the piece of shirt? I don't know that I'm a fan. I think I kind of like. What do you think about that placement, everybody? And we can put the piece of the shirt kind of like right there. Or, yeah. I don't know. Let's just put it there. Well, if we glue it, is it a girl or a boy? It's going to be a boy. Because we're not going to do hair. Because, see, the hat's going to cover a lot of it. I don't like the shirt patch. Yeah, I don't either. Okay, without the shirt. All right, patches should be on the knees. I agree. Okay, knees. But I think 2 is too many. What do we do? Well, okay, maybe we come back to the patches. So y'all think about it. What you think? We do. But we have to have something up here. Maybe we just do this patch here. Well, that's not gonna work because, maybe we do. We'll put something else right there. But y'all think about it, where we should go. Patches should be on their knees, I agree. So y'all think about where it should go here. So let's stuff a little bit more. Let's try to get some stuff down in the shirt. And we're gonna stuff a little more here through our side. And so here come the bags again. Here come the bags again. And yes, I have more of my grocery bags here. We're gonna stuff a little through this side. Because that puts him up a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to stuff through, maybe if I move my tablet a little bit, put a button. That's a good idea too. I like that. I don't know if I have a button that big, but I've got to cover that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've got to cover that. Maybe just a brown patch, but you can still see through it. But, okay. We'll get there. We'll think about it. So now I'm just putting some stuff down the shirt to kind of make it stand out a little bit. And remember, it's going on a wreath, so we don't want it to be too big or too heavy. We kind of want it to, you know, stay light, because this dowel rod is huge. Is heavy, I mean. It's not huge, but it is heavy. And I'm just making sure all of it's still tucked back in there nicely. We haven't screwed it all up there. While we do a little more, I think that should be plenty. There we go. Because we don't want the, and we want him to kind of, I think that is perfect. Okay. Now I want to put, what we're going to do now is we are going to put a rope around his belly. Aha. For his belt. Because you know, Scarecrow has to have a belt. Keep his overalls up. I forgot that part. And so I think this is stuffed quite well enough. And then we're going to go back and either pin or glue these right here after we get the rope on here. And I'm just going to tie this in a knot. Because it is a Scarecrow and they wouldn't really wear. See if I can get that to go like this. There we go. Let's cut it off a little bit. I'm going to use my good scissors to cut the rope. Maybe about like that. Okay, there's that. Got it all over him. Okay, now here was my challenging part. We've got to find some way that I can get the stick. So see, if I hold it up, then the stick holds, sorry, fluffing that down in there. Then the stick will hold on the seam here. You know what I mean? And it'll look great. But I've got to find some way to keep it all right here. So I'm thinking if I pin and I glue, it'll work, right? What do y'all think? Give me some ideas about how I can keep this dowel rod. She said, let me read what she wrote about the zip tie. You have a button on the shirt that you could cut. Oh, that's a great idea. You know what? I bet that I saved the button. You know, they always come with an extra button. I bet I saved it. I bet you $100 I saved it. And it is here somewhere. Or I could put a big old sunflower right there. Okay, we'll see. So I'm thinking maybe if we take a zip tie. Here's what I was thinking to keep the shirt in their place. Was use a little glue and take a zip tie and zip tie where I have it squished on there. And then just cover the shirt with it. I think that will work. Let's see, we can always push the zip tie to and fro. And I think that'll cover it. And then that will keep our Scarecrow like that. And I can glue or pin or whatever I need to. And that'll keep him, his chest looking good. Keep him from looking funny. I think that'll work. Let's do that. Everybody agree? Put one a little higher. You like what the other way? Are we behind here? Are my comments behind maybe? Maybe that's what it is. Yes, a handkerchief in the pocket. Yes, I have a blue paisley handkerchief that I could just fold up and fold over. Yes, great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I have one upstairs for sure that I'm not going to do anything with. I was going to make a mask out of it for COVID, but pull that down just a little bit. Make it look decent. All right, let's do this one over here. We're going to just, all I'm doing is just gathering where I've got the shirt sleeve here, and I'm putting a zip tie there so that it holds it to the stick, and then that way this folds over. And if you all figure out a better way to do it, because I am not a sewer, I can't run a sewing machine or use a needle and thread to save my life. So if you can see this here, see I've just zip tied this stuff, and I've just stuffed the piece of fabric in here to where it's kind of laying in on itself, folded in on itself. And then I've just zip tied it to the stick, to our dowel rod. So I'm just removing the zip tie and then folding it back over, and it works perfectly. All right, there's that one. Let me see if I can get this one here. Pull it down just a little bit. And they're kind of in the same spot. And that's the beauty of a zip tie too and a dowel rod. You can move it if it's not, I can slide it if I need to. Love it. Who ever thought of that? Thank you. Because I was worried about how we were going to do that. Okay. Ah, I love crafting with you all. See, I'm new to this stuff, and you guys are just like, well, Marianne, do it this way. And then I'm like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Okay, there's our second one. And that, my friends, is not going anywhere. So now, I don't think we're going to be able to use a rubber band to put our raffia in our sleeves. So let's actually glue them to the bottom of the sleeve and glue the sleeve together. How do you think about that? Yes, no, maybe so? Does that sound like a plan to everybody? How are we doing so far? Miss Wells, I love that idea of a hanky in the pocket. That's what we're going to do for sure. And I think we have the same. I love crafting with y'all. Y'all just help me out so much. And it works. And I was so excited about this. Now, getting on a wreath, that's going to be another story. But I have a plan for that. Now, I do know how we can do that for sure. Okay. Let's put our, grab our glue gun and put our, here I keep messing with our stuff here and it's done. Grab a glue gun and put some raffia in our stuff and we'll move on to the hat. So I'm just grabbing some raffia, no rhyme or reason. Taking the thing out there and folding it in half. Cutting a little bit out. Like this. And I'm just going to glue it here. Now I'm just going to keep gluing, if you guys can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to glue that there. Get me another little piece. Or a couple little pieces here. Y'all think I'm crazy. Have y'all ever made scarecrows like this? And this is my first time and I'm totally behind. I'm the one that's like, oh. And I can cut that. I think that's good for a scarecrow arm. Maybe a little bit up in there. A little more. And then we can cut that for sure. Fix it. What do you think? Do y'all like that? And again, I can trim it. It's not going to be like that forever. Do you like the way that looks? Can you see it? I like it. Let's do it. Let me go down here. Turn my Mac Daddy off. I'm afraid it'll burn. So let's... We're going to take it out and do the bottom of the cuff here. Just squirting some glue. Well, it would help if I had some glue in my glue gun. There we go. This Gorilla Glue is the stringiest glue gun, or the stringiest glue I have ever seen. Don't y'all agree? Do y'all have Gorilla Glue or do you use a different type? It is stringy. So there we go. There's what we're doing there. Got raffia all over the place. You don't need it to be a bunch, just enough here. Putting a little on the top. Coming out. Getting it on me. Don't burn yourself, people. Disclaimer. I want to try to get it on the new mat here. Not good. Yeah, it'll come right off. Okay. There we go. Now let's cut it to what we kind of want here. Bigger workspace. Who was it today that said everybody needs a bigger workspace and no matter how big of a table you get, you never have enough room? Somebody today, and I thought, gosh, isn't that the truth? Alright, I kind of like that. Let's turn him around and get him going the other way. And we can work on the hat a little bit. Oh yeah, he's going to be cute. Ouch. Smack myself in the face with a dowel rod. What you think, guys? Do you think that's a cute arm? You like it? Fixing the shirt on this side here, and all I'm doing is the same thing to the other side. You made one with jeans? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love scarecrows. Again, they're my favorite. I have them all over the house. I have ceramic. I have plastic. I have all kinds of scarecrows. Okay, let's see if I have enough of this raffia laying around right here that I don't need to open my brand new pack. I might not, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna call this done. Let's open this pack here, everyone. Now see, look, it comes in one big, like, piece. Which is awesome. But you don't really need all that much. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit off the bottom here. Looky there. That would be perfect. There. Grab our glue gun. Hope you guys can see this. If not, I'm sorry. Put some glue in here. Lay our raffia down in there. Shoot, this stuff stinks. Especially when you burn it, I guess. When you burn it with hot glue, it does stink. Okay, there we go. Let's trim this off a little bit. Let's see, it was about right here on the other one. Don't worry, all of this extra raffia will go in another project that I'm working on that needs to have hay for a base. So yay! Crafters don't waste anything, do they, ladies? Okay, there we go. So here's what he looks like so far. What y'all think? I think he's great. I think he's great. Yay. So the only thing we have to do really is cover up the logo and put his patch on and do a hat. That's it. Yay. I might need to put a little more raffia over there, but I think he's great. Awesome. Okay. So did we decide that we were just going to put a patch right here and then I'm going to put a handkerchief? I love that idea. And then I might actually put a button at the end of the handkerchief like it's hooked to his thing. You know, and make it like a triangle. Put the handkerchief right there to cover up the John Deere. Put the handkerchief here. So I love it. Hi everybody, welcome. Welcome. Sorry I'm late to say hello. I've been working on my Scarecrow here. All right. I like this patch right there. Does everybody agree that the patch right there is okay with them? Everybody okay with the patch right there? Yep. And then I'm going to skin one of the knees too. Y'all know what I mean by skin. Fray the jeans. Here I am messing with the bows. Marianne, stay away from the ribbon. Let's just do it. Got a good placement, I think. Yep. Here we go. that string. And voila, it is on there. And hopefully it frays a little bit. I know that sounds bad, but fraying a little bit is what, you know, look like a scarecrow. Make it fray just a little bit. So I'll put a handkerchief here coming out of his pocket, kind of folded down a little bit, and then put a button at the end of it like it's buttoned to his overalls. I love it. Okay, there's our scarecrow. Let's move him. I don't know if y'all can see it like that, but I love him. I think he's great. I might put some more ribbon somewhere, orange ribbon. So let's move him out of the way over here. Look, he's great. I hope you guys, wonder if you guys can see it like that. I'm gonna put him right here real quick. Oh, on the chair there. Lord, I have raffia everywhere. And let's do this hat. So guys, question. Do you think we should do the hat like this, since it's going to be so big on the wreath, since it's rather large? Do it like this? Or should we leave it like this? And we can put, I think we should do the orange. And just put an orange brim around it. To match his little, the bottom of his stuff. What do you think? Because I was thinking that I might do this on his hat when we actually get the wreath done. And I can still do it that way. What do you think? Which way? This way and put it there when we get the wreath done? Or this way? Up to y'all. Hi, Miss Michelle. But I really like the orange gingham, and I think that it'll be super cute with the bows at the bottom of his jeans. Or we can always just make it completely different and go with this one. Or I have a lot. Or I have this really pretty rope here that is, you know, I got all of this at Hobby Lobby. I know it was crazy, weird, but, or I have this rope. I can rope around it too. I might do that, do both, actually. I think we should go with the orange gingham. I love the orange gingham, guys. Let's do that. Because I don't think ribbon and just the sunflower only. Yeah. I do too. I love this. I love it. We're going to incorporate this for sure. Somewhere, somehow, some way. For sure. Now, whether it's on its hat or in its pocket or somewhere, it's going to be there. But we'll have to see what we do with him on Sunday night. Because I know y'all don't want to see me make a wreath after this. So let's just get him started here. And what we're going to do, we're going to put this brim on him. Where's my glue gun here? I love this pic, don't y'all? I just think it's so pretty. It's just so country to me, somehow. Just looks so country. Yep, there we go. Need another glue stick. And I'm just gonna glue in just a few places on his little brim here. I mean, easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not, you know, not doing anything special. Try not to get it to where you can actually see the glue though. I hate that. It's one of my pet peeves, being able to see the glue through the ribbon. Drives me bonkers. Drives me bananas. But that's just me. Just one of my deals. It might not bother some people, but it bothers me. Okay. And thank you very much, everybody, for your suggestions this evening and helping me figure it out. And I cannot wait to put him on a wreath. It's going to be a big old huge wreath, but I can't wait to put him on there. And give me just a second and I will show you what he's going to look like in just a second. Because I think that we'll have to figure out how the hat's going to go before we do any more. So let's do this and I am done. I love this orange gingham ribbon, don't y'all? And it would just work well for so many things. Okay. Ta-da, there's his hat. So do you think we should, well, I'm going to rough it up a little bit more and maybe see if I can't get some of the sides to fray a little bit before we do that. So let's bring our Scarecrow back up, guys. And we'll put it together and I'll pull you up. Anything else that you can think of for Scarecrow that we might need to do. And I want to compare. So think about how when you get an oval finished, it's probably about this big, right? So it's about 30, about 30. So think about with all the mesh and everything on it, how it's going to be. It's going to be quite a large wreath. So it's going to come, I mean, it might not even fit on there. We might just be hanging this. And here's his little hat. So I'm thinking if we do the hat like this, it's going to be, but it's going to go. I'm going to make it. Even if I have to use another like rectangle board to go with it. Or you could even, for some stability, put him on a crossboard. Put his little, attach his dowel rod here. Attach the hat there, and boom, put you a piece of jute there, hang him up like that, boom, he's a Scarecrow, you got him done. There we go. So let me pull you up, and I'm just throwing stuff now. I've got all kinds of stuff all over the place. I'm trying not to have an OCD breakdown over here. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Now I'm going to be sweeping up raffia for days. All right. 1 second, guys. Let me move him real quick. And I'll pull you up and we'll talk about him. And if y'all think of anything else I need to do with him, hang on, here we go. Thank you. I like the other ribbon too. I just like the gingham, I think, for this particular thing better. Here I am again. Messy but and all. Let's see. Can you see my... Whew, goodness. Okay, here we go. I'm moving you back. Moving you back, moving you back, moving you back. Okay, now, whew, open your eyes if you close them. Here is our Scarecrow. Okay, see if you can see him. Here's our Scarecrow. And he's on this dowel rod here. So he does look like a Scarecrow. Here's our little feetsies. I had to put some kind of ribbon there too. And here's our hat that goes with it. So, there we go. And we will put him on a wreath on Sunday. So, see guys, y'all would have been angry at Marianne had she tried to do all of this in one night, right? You'd have been like, God, Marianne, are you ever going to get this done? It still took me an hour and all we were doing was making a Scarecrow. Stuff and stuff. But anyway, there's my Scarecrow. I love him. And it might work better if y'all actually had a smaller set of overalls. But again, the 2T was all I could find in my area. So, but there he is. There's his little bows on the bottom. You know what else we could do, guys? I didn't think about this till just now. We could do his arms. Matter of fact, I think somebody said this. We could do his arms just like his legs and put the ribbon around it. I might do that too this week. But there we go. There's that. Here's his hat. And on Sunday night, here's his hat. And on Sunday night, we will put him on a wreath. And we'll get all that done and put together, and we'll make it big and beautiful. Throw some pumpkins and some flowers, maybe some raffia, maybe some straw, maybe, I mean, we're going to go all out on this one. This is going to be the big, big, huge Scarecrow fall wreath. So, any questions, guys? Or oh, I hope so. I hope it's going to be super cute. I've been wanting to do it like this for a long time. So it's been in my mind. It's been on my mind and in my mind. And again, I love scarecrows. So, hey, we'll see what happens. If you have any questions, or if you have any thoughts about something I could have done better or something I could have done differently, or like, hey, Marianne, if you can move the shoulders in this way, or, you know, something like that, send me a message. I'm always willing to hear new ideas. I love it. So anyway, there's my so word again. Questions, comments, or concerns, holler at me. Tomorrow night, guys, before we go, tomorrow night, Carrie Marie is doing her skull chandelier. I know that a lot of you all saw it on the Unique Wreath Creators for Halloween. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m., I think, or 8 p.m., at Mountain Gal Creations, she's going to do her skull hanging chandelier for Halloween. So everybody join us over there. I'll be there, so I'll see you all there. Also, we'd love to have you all in wreaths, work forms, and more. We've got some awesome things coming up for the fall and Christmas season. We've got a lot of giveaways coming up. Stella says goodnight. I'm going to let y'all go so you can get everybody to bed or whatever you need to do for your nightly routine. Mwah, good night. God bless each and every one of you. Tonight it was made by Marianne. Tomorrow it might be made by you. Have a great evening, y'all. We'll see you Sunday, same time, same place. Let's get this finished. Bye, y'all. Oh, I can't reach the finish button. No, I can. Bye, guys.